Just wanted to welcome everyone. So excited that you took time to be on this call tonight. I heard folks from all over, and that's just super exciting to me. This is such a great opportunity, and I tell you, I was just blessed to be a part of it, and just grateful that our speaker tonight, Miss Marlene Pritchard, thought enough of us to share it with us. So she is a super friend and a wonderful businesswoman, very a self-starter, very independent. She's been in the industry for a long time, and I couldn't think of a better person to lead us in this journey. So with that, I'm going to turn the call over to Marlene Pritchard, and she will share just a little bit about this opportunity with you, and then we'll be back with you at the end of the call. So with that, Marlene, are you on the line with us?
I am. Thank you so much, Lisa. That is a very warm welcome, and you always do such a great job hosting. And I did get a text from Tim, and he was trying to get on, and the host line wasn't working, so I know he's on here also. So welcome,
okay,
Tim.
Awesome.
But I want to welcome everyone to the call and want to thank you for taking your time. We will try to make this short, but we do want to give you the meat and potatoes of this opportunity, because this is absolutely the best, the most affordable, and the most lucrative opportunity that I have ever been involved with. As a matter of fact, it's one that I've ever seen. It's the most lucrative. And so I am happy to share this with you. I've been in the industry a long time, and I tell you, this is going to be my last deal. So, but this company just got started back in May of this year. So I just want to give you a couple of sentence history on it. It was a shopping mall, and May of 2016, and the idea behind it was to be able to purchase things that you buy anyway and get paid on them, have them shipped to your home for, $2 across the board shipping, and just a convenient way to do what you were doing anyway and get paid. So with that being said, the company progressed a few months, and then the magic really happened with this company, and where it hit its growth was when Richard Smith and Troy Muhlstein bought this company, and they decided to take it in a direction of this rank and share program. The rank and share program started out, we were going to just download and rate mobile apps, and it has really turned into something that is much bigger, much greater, and because of what we are going to do and have an impact on the whole marketing and what people buy, because we are all about sharing opinions, and with this day and time, this is exactly what the world needs. They want to know what the consumer wants, so we are actually going to provide that service. So let me tell you just a little bit about this rank and share program. We're going to start with mobile apps, and if you are familiar at all in this map industry, in the app industry, it's unbelievable. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and so these two guys have figured out a way to get us right in the middle of it, and they have found a way to create a platform for us to get paid. We are going to provide a service for these apps that come out. There are 15,000 apps that are introduced weekly, probably more, and that number is going up all the time. So their problem is just like any other company's problem when they are trying to get launched and seen. They just, they have to have a way to advertise. So what we are doing for them is we are creating a way to get our eyes on their apps when we download these. And what that does is it gives these apps a possible customer, which is what they're looking for. And the other thing it does is we are able to provide a service of downloading. It actually takes about 50,000 downloads in this app world to even get noticed in the App Store, because it is such a competitive market. So what we're doing is we're providing those downloads, and we're looking at those. You can delete these apps immediately afterwards if you do not want to keep them. They're all free, no charge. So if you want to keep them on your phone, if there's one you like, you go ahead and do that. That is free. So we're providing the service for these ad networks, again, We're going to download, and we're going to rate these because that's what they're looking for. They want to know if we are interested in what they are putting out, their product. Large companies continue to advertise. It doesn't matter if if it's Pokemon Go, if it's Clash of Clans, doesn't matter. They all advertise because the average person will keep an app on their phone 9.8 years. Well, that's a long time compared to another network marketing company when you buy a product. So even though that's a long time, they are continually, just like any other business, looking for new customers. And Divvy's positioned themselves in the middle for us to be able to help them do that. Since this started, word has gotten out, and this company has expanded. We had 84,000 affiliates join us in a matter of about a 2-month period, and now we have well over 100,000 affiliates in this program. It is worldwide, and I'm going to let you know how you can become a part of this if you are not already. Timing is really good because what we have here to get started, it is a $25 buy-in. And that is only until Saturday at noon. And then after that, unless the company decides to extend it, it is going to go up to $50 when we have our launch on January the 10th. So right now, a $25 buy-in with no auto ship. That is a one-time fee, never again. It gets you into this company. And what it will do for you is it creates a position in a 3x10 matrix. If you're familiar at all with a 3x10 matrix or any matrix, it looks like a triangle. So if you were to draw it out on a piece of paper, there's 3 on your front line, 9, 27, 81, 243, and you just go on down. You multiply by 3 down 10 levels. Your matrix will end up holding a little over 88,000 people, so there's lots of room for growth. So what we are going to do, again, we're going to call it rank and share. We are going to download apps in the beginning, but the rank and share is what we're going to get used to calling it, because what we're going to do is we are not only doing apps, but we're going to do products and services. So apps, products, and services. So we like to refer to that as MAPS, marketing of apps, products, and services. So what you're going to get when you provide this service, you will get points. And for each download or rank and share, again, it's the same thing, you will get 1 point. When you have 200 points that you have personally downloaded, the company is going to give you a choice of different products. One product you can do for 200 points, you can download a digital gift card that is worth $100. We have 47 digital cards that will be available in the back office. That will be available once you get 200 points. You can save them up. For 1,500 points, you can get yourself a new iPhone or Android. For 100 points, you can have cell phone service, that Divvee will pay that for you. We've got trips. We will have other things going on in that little store where you can trade your points. So that's one thing that you can do as far as making money with this company. The second thing, as your matrix grows, your levels will start to fill out. So you've got 3 on that front line, 9, 27, and on down. And as you grow your business and as other people grow your business and the people that you bring in, they share this. All of these people go into your matrix. So for each person that downloads in your matrix within your organization, the company will reward you by paying you for their downloads. So this is really, I like to say, it's an affiliate program with an MLM structure or pay plan. So for each of those downloads, it's going to be worth to you anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents. So it may not sound like very much, a dime for a download, but when you have an organization that can be small or large, it all adds up. I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to keep it very, very simple, and you can play with these numbers all you want on your when you get home on a calculator. But I'm going to just say if you have as little as 10 people in your organization and they download 20 apps, which you are able to download 20 apps on up to 5 devices a day. So you could literally download 100 apps or rank and shares a day if you wanted, but you would have to have 5 devices because 20 apps are allowed on 5 devices. Again, I'm going to keep it simple, so I'm going to go back. 10 people, and they have 1 device. They have a smartphone, and they do 20 apps, and they do that for 30 days, and it's worth 25 cents. I'm going to use 25 cents. That's going to bring you $50 a day income just for 10 people in your organization, 20 apps a day, 25 cents each, and 30 days. That's $50 a day or $1,500 for the month. That is really, really good money. 50 people, I want to go on and tell you 50 people because I'm telling you this company's growing. I've gotten spillover. Most people on this call, if they're in, they've gotten spillover. Spillover simply means someone from above you in the matrix. This matrix is a forced matrix, so people are placed in their organization of their sponsor in the next available best position for the sponsor. So, but 50 people that comes into your organization, whether you place them there, your people that you've sponsored place them, or their spillover. If they just do a 20 apps a day on their smartphone, nothing else, it takes about a minute to download an app, look at it, see if you like it, rank it 1 to 5, 5, 4 or 5 if you think, oh, wow, this is pretty cool, 1 to 2 if you're like, I would never, ever, download this. They really want a true rating because they want to know if their product is appealing. So because our job is to let them know whether or not whether or not their product is something that we would use because they want to know should they change it. They want to know should they keep it. So anyway, so just rate it. And but 50 people, if they were to do 1 smartphone, 20 apps a day at 25 cents, then that is $250 a day income. And that will turn out to be, for 30 days, $7,500. So that really is extra good mailbox money. We are also able to get free customers. That will be available, that option, coming the 10th after we launch. They can earn points. This is really cool. They can earn points, but they are not eligible for commissions because they've not paid their one-time $25 fee, which is good until Saturday. And, of course, the customers they can't come in anyway until January, so that's a moot point there. That will go up to $50 as soon as the company says, which it's supposed to be January 10th unless it's extended. So they will contribute to the compensation plan. So let's just say Jane brings in Lisa, and Lisa is a customer. She's not going to show up in the matrix. What will happen with her is she will be frontline to Jane. And what will happen is Lisa gets those points so she can get her prizes. She can pay her cell phone bill. She can get her gift cards, whatever she wants to do. Again, there's 47 digital gift cards, over 1,500 plastic cards that she can choose from as a free customer. Then the points or actually the downloads count for 10 levels just like they were in the matrix. So that compensation plan will be paid by the downloads that are the free customer downloads. They will actually contribute to that compensation plan. So under 18 can be a free customer. A lot of people have children. A lot of people have nieces, nephews, grandchildren. They can actually sign their grandchildren, their children up that are under 18. They can download. They can earn their points. They're not eligible for commission just because they're not 18. That's the way the law is. When they turn 18, they can upgrade for whatever the going rate is at that point, $50 a year if it's next year, and they will be able to, at that point, get in the matrix, and they will begin to start building their own 3x10 matrix. So, but as far as the pay, it's very exciting. We will be paid weekly on these downloads. So you will actually be able to see on your mobile app that is going to come out on Tuesday of next week, you will be able to see in real time the downloads within your organization. You will be able to tell what your check is going to be. They will be paid Friday to Friday. It is going to be paid digitally, meaning it can be an ACH or direct deposit to your checking account or savings account. And then you also will have the option of getting like a prepaid debit card. So, and all this is forthcoming, and we'll be able to fill out the information when our back office comes up, which our back office is scheduled to come up tomorrow, which that is very exciting also. And I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But I do want to touch on, because if you have people that are in this company and they're already in the business, or you're thinking about getting in the business, there's two time critical issues that I want to tell you about. I want to remind you the $25 expires Saturday at noon Mountain Time. So if you want to get in for a one-time fee, no renewal, no auto ship, no monthly auto ship or any of that, you need to get in before Saturday at noon, and I wouldn't wait to the last minute, because I will bet you there's going to be tons, and you want to just make sure you hit that deadline. And then the other critical point is the Club 1000. We do believe that there are places in that Club 1000. The Club 1000 is simply when the first 1,000 people in this company in each country get their 10 personals. They've recruited 10 personals right now, $25 each. They get a position in the matrix. Then you're going to be part of that Club 1000. Now, the second stage to that is you will need to get 50 people in each leg within a year's time. The company gives you 12 months to do that. So that will be the second stage. But what that will get you is quarterly bonuses. The quarterly bonuses right now are guesstimated to be a 5-figure bonus and quarterly. So that can add up to be some really nice money there, nice bonus money. Bonus money will be paid quarterly there. We do have a bonus, a lifestyle bonus that will be paid monthly. When you get your first 5 levels filled up, there's a $1,500 monthly lifestyle bonus. So that's always a good goal also, to work with your team and help your team, you and your team fill that out. And that's another reason we have these calls, to get people on the call so that we can help you do that. So always know that, too, you will have help as far as, phone calls such as this. So I do want to touch on the timeline before we close out here. Many have gotten on this week, and they've actually gone to the back office, and they have, or actually the back office is still dark, so they have gone to the company site, and they have seen what the rank and share looks like. But Divvee.social, at the very center, there's a rank and share, and you just hit that, and then that's where the apps were. I believe it's closed now. I don't think you can see them anymore, but people did that the whole this week, and they saw how easy it was, and it didn't take very long. It was easy to find. So if when that comes back up, it's not gonna be hard to do whatsoever. You can actually do this while you're sitting in your chair, if you're watching the news, at advertisements, or whatever. It's super easy to do. Do it at break time if you work a job. But that back office, which we've all been waiting for, that is supposed to be up tomorrow. Obviously, the latest would be Saturday, because it's going dark again Saturday, but it's supposed to be up tomorrow. We're super excited about that. Our new invitation link, or the new invite page, you're going to have, I think you'll have the same link maybe, but the page is going to look a little bit different. That is due out tomorrow, and I think you're going to like what you see. The tree view is supposed to be up also tomorrow. So it's very important when you log in, go to your profile page, make sure your name, your address, the people that have already entered a Social Security number, make sure that's correct. I know the new people, they did not ask for it, so you will have to enter yours. But make sure you do that. You need to upload a picture. You'll need a picture, and you'll need to put a social media account. If you do not have a social media account, we can talk to you separately on that. But the reason you need a profile page update with a picture is because on the app that is going to be introduced on Tuesday, you're going to have your picture there, and then all around you, it's going to be a little circle with all the people that you personally sponsored. and it's going to light up if they, if someone hasn't downloaded their 100 apps a month, because that's what it's going to take to keep your paycheck, 100 apps a month. And then if you want to, as you start earning commissions, you also will need to sponsor people. That for each person that you sponsor, it is going to open up a level of pay. And those are the people that are going to be around you on the front of your app. So if you have 5 people, you're eligible for 5 of those levels of pay, and you'll have 5 people on the front of that app. But what you want 10, because that will open up the entire compensation plan, downloading 100 apps and 10 personals, and that's what you'll see on there. The $25, again, ends on Saturday, Mountain Time, at noon, and then on Tuesday, the rank and share will be up and in full force, and we are scheduled to be able to get commissions on that day. It will start, and also the points. So we're super excited about that. A lot of people have stayed active and involved in this, and they've gotten good teams going, and so we've all got a really good head start on 2017. I'm super excited about it, and we're going to be posting on the Facebook page for meetings and that type of deal. We've got the company Facebook page, which I'm going to let Lisa tell you about that, but we also have a team Facebook page. So Lisa, if I would love for you to come back out and close us out if you would.
All right. Thanks, Marlene. That was an awesome call. Really enjoyed it. Lots of good information. It seems like every time I'm on a call, I hear just a little bit more. It makes me just a little bit more excited. So just really excited for everything that's happening with Divvee and our future. So I do want to just let everybody know that on Facebook, just about everybody has Facebook these days, facebook.com/Divvee for the main corporate page, Divvee Social, and then for our team page, which is where you'll find, like when we have these type of calls, we'll post that, and when we have the recorded call, it'll be on there as well, and then all the updates from corporate, we try to keep that updated also, but that's at facebook.com/Divvee Lifestyle, altogether Divvee Lifestyle, or if you just do the search, just do Divvee Lifestyle, and you should see us. So definitely want to get you on there and just like the page, and then if you go, I believe it says other or save or something. No, I know what it is. When you say follow, I believe when you do that, you can click on follow, and then it'll say notifications, and if you click on the notifications, it'll update you every time that there's a change. So be sure to do that as well. And again, I don't believe Tim was ever able to get on the host line, but he did text me, and so he is on here. So all of his people, be sure to get with Tim after the call. I know he's super excited to have y'all, and just great things are happening. And before I get off, also, I know Marlene mentioned this, but the $25 does end this Saturday, and to me, like I know Marlene mentioned, the $50. That would be annual. And so just in the event, let's say 5 years from now or 10 years from now, and that $50 goes up, 75 or whatever, if it ever does, they may never, but wouldn't you be glad to know that you were locked with that $25 one time and you never had to worry about that again? So lots of great benefits from that. And just get your 10 and take that chance also on being in the 1,000, the first 1,000 to reach that. And it's definitely possible. All things are possible. And with that also, before I end, I'll cut because I'm real big on quotes and inspirational quotes. I had a couple that I did want to share with you. And the first one is by Abraham Lincoln. And it just says, things may come to those who wait, but only things left by those who hustle. So basically what he's saying is, you may get some, but you're only going to get what's left over by those who hustled. And so, you have to put in your mind what you want to hustle for. And so with this, I just see great opportunity, and it's easy to share this with others because it makes really good sense. So get out there and hustle, and get your spot before this Saturday at noon, and that's noon Mountain Time. So depending on where you are, you have to figure that up. But I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. I look forward to a great 2017, and I just know things are just going to be wonderful for everyone. So with that, if you have any questions, we're not going to open up the line for questions tonight, but if you do have any questions, go to that facebook.com Divvee Lifestyle, and you can post your questions there, and they will get answered. So with that, I wish everyone a blessed evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.